Hi guys! It is the holiday season, which is my favorite time of year, which means I get to talk about my favorite thing. What is this hat? Oh, man. Oh, that's the wrong hat. No, get out of here. I'm gonna put on a better one. Ta-da! You thought I was gonna do a Christmas holiday video, didn't you? No, I'm gonna do a Disney video. Anyway, this video is kind of special because I've kind of done something similar, but not quite this. And I'm taking it from one of my good friends, Nadia. This is the Epic Disney Tag. A lot of these questions I've answered before, but a lot of these questions were 800 subscribers ago, so I'm going to answer a lot more questions here. Here we go. Name a scene in any Disney movie you wish to experience. The Circle of Life. I mean, it's my favorite song from my favorite Disney movie. I mean, the song and the scene in the movie are just so epic to watch on their own. How epic would it be to, like, be there? You know? I mean, I guess it would be a little awkward if the music weren't playing, but just imagine just, like, being one of the denizens of the Pride Lands and just having the music playing and actually being there when Rafiki lifts up Simba. Oh, I love that song and I love that movie. Oh my god. Name an unforgettable experience you've had in the parks. My personal favorite experience, just single experience, was meeting the voice actor Steve Bloom. He was there during the very last ever Star Wars weekends, and I went there. You can see the video on my channel. I didn't have a video with him, but I met him and you can get my reaction to it in that video. It was an amazing day and that was such an amazing experience, and I don't know if I would have ever gotten that opportunity if I hadn't have been at Disney World at the right time when he was there. It was so amazing, and I still can't believe I met him. That's amazing. What non-Disney song reminds you of Disney or the Disney parks? This one was really hard because most Disney songs remind me of Disney, but the one song that I came to a conclusion to was Funky Town by Lips Inc. because every single time I went to Downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs in Orlando, I heard this song. Every single time. When was the first time you went to the Disney parks? The first time I went to the Disney parks was in 2014 when I was 23 years old. I have a whole playlist of videos I took while I was there for the very first time. It was such an amazing experience. I loved every single minute of it, and it partly inspired me to apply for the Disney College program and eventually work for Disney. And that was the best trip ever. If you could choose any of the characters to be your best friend, who would you choose? This one is really hard because I wanted to go maybe with characters that I'm not like, so I would have like a counterbalance, maybe like Ariel or Merida, but maybe I wanted to pick characters that I'm absolutely like, that maybe we could have a bond, so maybe like Wasabi from Big Hero 6 or Flounder. But I finally chose a character that I love so deeply that I feel like would take care of me and would give me a good time. And that's Baymax from Big Hero 6. I love Baymax! So yes, Baymax was my answer. Who was your favorite Disney princess? I did a video on this, and if you've watched those videos you know, but if you haven't, you will know that my favorite Disney princess is Mulan. She is amazing, she's kick butt, she's all girl power, and she saves the country, and no other Disney princess can really say that. Maybe except Moana if you count just Montanui as a country. But she saves freaking China, which I guarantee is bigger than Montanui, so forget you, Moana! Name a scene or moment in a Disney movie that never fails to make you cry. This one is very hard because nearly every Disney movie makes me cry for some reason or at some point. But I'm actually going to Pixar, and the scene that always makes me cry is the scene where Andy gives up his toys at the end of Toy Story 3. I literally grew up with Toy Story, okay? The first one came out when I was 3 years old, and the last one came out when I was about similar age to Andy, so it was a torrent of emotions the first time I saw it, and I cry every time. What is your favorite Disney movie? My favorite Disney movie is The Lion King. Oh, it's the best! It's so epic and beautiful and great, and I love it so much! What's an overrated Disney movie? I kind of tend to think that most Disney movies that everybody loves deserve the love. So this one's kind of hard, but I'm gonna say Cinderella. It's not a bad movie. I enjoy it, but a lot of people really, really like this movie. And some people consider it their favorite Disney movie, and that's great, and I'm not going to shame you for your opinions. But my personal opinion, there's some flaws in the movie. I think that it doesn't focus enough on Cinderella, or the prince especially, and it ended up just kind of being really, really pretty, but ultimately a little dull. Name an underrated Disney movie. The Great Mouse Detective! Oh my goodness, nobody talks about this movie. It came out during one of the lowest points in Disney animation history, but it's so good. All the characters are funny, witty, and likable, which is was a big problem with a lot of the earlier Disney movies. This movie had a good protagonist, a great antagonist, oh my god, Radigan, and all the characters were really enjoyable. The movie was fun, it was light, but there was also a lot of darkness to it. It's just a really, really good movie, and not a lot of people have seen it, let alone talk about it. So that's my answer. Favorite Disney song? This one's actually really hard. I did a video about it, but in case you didn't see it, here's my answer. The Circle of Life. There's so many great ones, but Circle of Life always gets me like so pumped, and it's so epic and beautiful and gorgeous, and it's so good. Least favorite Disney song. I did a video on this too, but if you haven't seen it, here it is. Everything from Home on the Range. I know that's kind of cheating, but I don't care because Home on the Range is awful. I could be a little biased because I hate the movie so much that I can't even fathom the songs. Everything about the movie is awful, including the songs. Who was the most memorable villain? This one's really hard, and it's actually a different answer than my favorite villain. I'm gonna say Scar. The reason I say he's the most memorable, one, because he has a really catchy villain song, so that helps. And two, he's responsible for one of the most famous deaths in film history of Mufasa. I don't think he's the scariest villain. I don't think he's the funniest villain, but he is responsible for one of the most tragic scenes in Disney film history. Favorite classic Disney movie? My favorite classic Disney movie is Pinocchio. I love it because it's really charming and has a good message, and most of all is absolutely gorgeous. It is one of the most beautiful animated movies I've ever seen. It's just a beautiful movie, and every time I think about it, a smile comes on my face, and it's just a really, really great, special movie. Favorite modern Disney movie? My favorite is Frozen, and I know everyone's saying in the comments, but Frozen is so overrated and I don't care. You loved Frozen when it came out. Don't even lie. Don't even pretend. You're just mad because it got its own short and its own episode that should have stayed on TV. Disney shouldn't have gone on Coco, but that's another matter altogether. It made $1 bajillion. It's all over the parks. It's just everywhere, and I get it. I get it. It's not overrated. It's good. It's really good, and I love it. Favorite Disney score? I love Alan Menken. If I were to choose any score from a Disney movie, it has to be from him because he's my childhood and I love him to death. This one's really hard because he has so many beautiful scores, and I can't just pick one, so I'm gonna choose two. One is The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the other is Beauty and the Beast. Favorite live action movie? I did a video about this not too long ago, but my favorite live action Disney movie is Enchanted. It's so cute and adorable and really well made, and oh gosh, Amy Adams was born to be a Disney princess. Disney movie you didn't like as a kid but do now. This one's actually really hard because most Disney movies that I loved as a kid I still love now. One that I didn't appreciate as a kid but really do now is Lady and the Tramp. I always thought it was a little on the boring side, but when I saw it for the series that I did, I just saw it in a whole new light. It's so charming, so quaint, so adorable, and really lush looking. I couldn't help but really like it. I really, really enjoyed it. And lastly, what is your favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Spirited Away. This one's hard, but it's Spirited Away. I love Studio Ghibli. It's probably my third favorite animation studio goes Disney Pixar Studio Ghibli. They create some wonderfully imaginative movies, and Spirited Away is one that is so special. Spirited Away just hits me right in the childhood. Like, it really does. It hits me right in the feels, right in the nostalgia. Like, it makes me feel like a kid again watching that movie, because even though Miyazaki was probably in his late 50s, early 60s when he made that movie, he got the essence of a child in that movie, and it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. It's so good. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching the epic Disney tag. Make sure to go watch my friend Nadia's video. It's really funny. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that great stuff. And I'll see you guys later with a brand new video. Bye! Mwah.